Okay. I know, it's an automatic thing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Are we back? We back? Hey! Alright, thank you, Megas! Thank you! Dude, I'm scared! Oh my god, my VOD didn't get deleted or anything, did I? Did it? Hang on. Yo, is my VOD up? I will be so sad if my VOD is down. I will be so upset, man. I will be upsetty spaghetti. Wait a second, I'm sorry, how many people are in here right now? What the hell is going on tonight? Okay, VOD is there. Okay, okay. Alright, it's split up, which kind of sucks, but... That kind of sucks, but... That kind of sucks. Restart the clock. But it happens. These things happen. Okay, I got ghosts in my OBS, so... I got ghosts! Oh, so... Dude, it shouldn't be, It shouldn't... Always with the horns. Chris, hello! Dude, we gotta hang out, man. We gotta hang out. We should hang out before the wedding. That'd be cool. I've been streaming for a whole minute. Damn, Sky, you've been live for a whole minute? Damn, Sky, you looking sleepy as hell to be live for a whole minute. Damn, Sky. You looking sleepy. Okay. I hate bugs that get fixed on every restart. Yeah, that sucks. So you know what sucks? Twitch is supposed to have disconnection protection, so it should have pung in. It should have pinged on, and it should have like protected against the restart, and it should have kept a continuous VOD, and it didn't, which sucks. Whatever. Does this mean the cap is reset? No. Oh crap, I switched scenes as soon as Ryan did that. I'll have to read it in a voice. Hang on, I'll be Brian right now. I reset all my OBS stuff too. Something is wrong with my OBS, dude. Something is... Let me make sure this is safe. That's really important. Something's really wrong. It did when you disconnected accidentally. When you did the second restart, I see. That's what split the VOD. Okay. I had to, though. Yeah, that sucks. Excuse me, why are you going live again? Because my friggin' shit crashed! That's my shit crashed, bro! Gosh dang, Hacker! Everything's, like, reversed back to how it was. Something is messed up. When you die, it's when my road. I'll miss you again. I'll go. Hi, Coffee, hello! OBS, what is wrong with your OBS? OBS has PMS, alright? My OBS has PMS on me. I'm gonna beat up OBS. I'm gonna get Shadrack in here. I'm gonna beat up OBS. Megas, thank you for telling me to restart. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. That actually really helped me. We're doing group critique and community art showcase. We do this every week. If you would like to join in, everyone is welcome to. Every single person here in this community, regardless of your skill level or how long you've been drawing, join in. Hey OBS, you stinky! By the way, after this segment, we're gonna have the Chad Rag roast, which is gonna be great. Man, I'm so pissed that the VOD thing happened. Okay, so wait, which sub goal won? Which is the next sub goal?
Hey yo, it's Shadrack, it's your boy. If you're brave, you want to get roasted, post your personas, Faranza in the link.
Orbital bowel syndrome. Seth was not kidding. I have a janked up OBS. He said he's gonna help me like fix this shit up. This is a mess. All right, pumpkin carving. Pumpkin carving 1. The whole fridge piece. Okay. And that's the moment the stream crashed. All right. Pumpkin carving 0 out of 44. Thank you. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for making that easy for me. I just want to say, you guys modding right now are saving my life. Pumpkin carving stream. Okay.
Tony Faranza! You still know Tony Faranza? What's the matter with you? You don't know Tony Faranza? Fucking Faranza!
Alright. Dude. Alright, let's get back to this. Look at this, oh, Chrome's not working, hang on. Look at this shot, this screenshot that I saw my face on.
My tail says hello.
Russell, hello! How you doing? Tony Ferranza! You'll know Tony Ferranza? I can't. Hello, Russ, you amazing beat. Everyone, please. Russell here, Chaos Fox, CR2. Well, you might know them as Russell. Russell's an amazing friend who has been supporting my artwork for a very long time, which this is not my artwork. This is Thorn's artwork. Thorn's amazing. But we gotta add Russell to the pumpkin patch because Russell rated. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Paula, it's nice to see you, dear. How are you doing? Hello, Atlo. How are you? Welcome on in, friends. Most of y'all probably know me. I'm Sky. I'm a full-time freelance artist. Sorry, I took off the Rakigu because I was I was sweating. Okay,
Chaos
I was getting sweaty pits with the Rakigu. I had to take it off.
25 months. It's the subathon and the chubbiest sub is resubbing.
Oh my god, I gotta read Ryan's message earlier too. I almost forgot about that. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. The chubbiest sub is resubbing. Thank you. 25 months stream since the beginning. Russ has been there supporting me since the beginning, long before I was ever on Twitch. I'm smacking my hands dramatically because this is Yay! I love you so much, Russ. You're amazing. Hang on, I missed a message from Ryan. There's a lot that happened. We've reached insanity. We're only 5 minutes live. My stream crashed. This is a crazy stream today. This is crazy. Original bollocks, son. Hold on. Ryan posted the message and I didn't get read because a lot of people have donated to the stream for letting me live for 3 minutes. I know. It's crazy. Hi, Chad. Nice to see you. How you doing? Coffee, how you doing? Drock. Go to bed, Drock. Ryan. I'm gonna say Brian voice. Chat. We got muted by Jeff Bezos himself for being too dang good at doing art. He's so scared of our power and capabilities, he nearly had to nerf Sky. Pretty good Brian voice, right? Pretty good. Pretty good. Hi, Raylan! Nice to see you! Hello! I was looking at your stream the other day. I'm so sorry I couldn't pop in and say hi. Sometimes I get heckin' overwhelming. But I love to see you going live and doing your thing. How are you doing, Ray? Nice to see you. Extreme stimming. Stimming energy. Valkyrie gun still one in. Thank you so much for really going to the rack. Hello! Hello! Oh, we're gonna put you in a pumpkin, Russ. Russ, do you want to be with your username on the pumpkin, your Twitch name? Everyone who raids, everyone who subs, gift subs, drops bits, all that good stuff goes on a pumpkin. At the end of the stream, the top 13 supporters of the whole subathon from any combination of these types of things get added into this YCH picture, this group picture. Now I'm awake. That stream crash woke me up. Russell's fine? Alright, cool. Russell. Russell. Guys, I gotta be right back really quickly. Hopefully my stream doesn't crash while I'm gone. But I gotta be right back really quickly. Thorn, before I go, I just want to give you this critique. I want to give you a Tony Ferranza. Alright, everyone, listen. After this, this community art showcase, which by the way we have every week in the community Discord server, you're all welcome to join. After this, we are gonna have Chadrack roast your Fursonas. We have a whole Twitter thread of Fursonas that Chadrack's gonna come on stream and absolutely just destroy, eviscerate, annihilate. It's gonna be amazing, and I'm really excited. Good night, Alistair. Get your quick nappies in. Chad roast coming up next. So I think this one, a lot of the effects might maybe take away from the clarity of the art, maybe a little bit, unless you're going for that kind of scary vibe. If you're going for it, you nailed it. The lens flare is probably not needed. You could throw it in, but you probably don't need a lens flare. It's like if it's like extremely bright. But once again, I think the lens flare creeps it over towards spooky art. If you're going for spooky vibes this piece, good. I like it. Keep it if you're not going for spooky vibes. And what Dark Magic said earlier, I actually really like their critique. I know this has a lot of depth in this piece. This looks fantastic. Start playing with colors in your lighting. Start playing with hue and saturation in your lighting. Like that's what I would start working with. You have a really, really strong sense of highlights, a strong sense of where your shadows go. and you have a very strong sense of light source. Your forms are great, your anatomy's great. Your backgrounds are great. They look like they're integrated into the piece itself, Thorn. You do a really good job, because a lot of times that's what I would comment on, was the backgrounds. One of my favorite things this piece is this little area. I don't know if you can see our cursor. There it is. Right here, where you did the shading to accent the fur a little bit. It's so beautiful. Chef's kiss. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I love the form of the body. Like, look at that. There's a little booba right there. That's cute. I like that. I love the expression. I love this hand over here, like, in the shadow. It just, everything looks very, very, very strong. It's incredibly strong. Oh, read what they said it wasn't an effect. Wait, really? Hang on, I'm gonna scroll up. What'd you say, Thorn? Hang on. Guy Ferranza! Hey, what are you talking about? Tony Ferranza! Oh my hex guy, this energy! This is what happens when my stream crashes. Also on my camera, it's like, whoa! Whoa! How you doing, Paula? How you doing? How you doing? I freaking woke up. So Ferranza breaks rat, got it. Thorn, I missed your comment. Can you, oh, okay. And then you missed the thing about the fridge piece. Thorn, I missed your comment, what you're saying about about this noise not being an effect. I didn't hear what you said about that. I see the noise in all of your pieces. It's in this piece. And it's not so much in this one. This one doesn't have the noise. This one's missing the noise. These two. Oh, okay, the effect's supposed to be like an old disposable camera photo. Then yes, I think you nailed it. I like the effect. I like it. I really do. I like applying a bit of noise to these pieces. I like the composition, the framing of this. I think maybe the only thing with this is, like, it's not really clear how far the branch is from the window. And once again, I'm grasping at straws here because your work's amazing, Thorn, so for me to critique this is very difficult, because I'm really, really trying to, it's not me trying to pull it apart, but it's me trying to, like, really think of areas that could be improved on, and it's difficult because it's beautiful work. It's incredibly beautiful. Lady Kai, welcome on, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Good night, Armin. Good night. Good night. Have a wonderful night. Sleep well. I will be here in the morning. Good night. You could create a little bit more depth in this piece if you wanted to. Yeah, a little bit of depth of field, just a little bit, a little bit of Gaussian blur on that would kind of pop that into the front. Maybe even a little bit of shadow that drops the branch in front of the window a little bit. You could do that. I like the expression. Okay, one thing I will say with this piece is when a character is pushed up against a piece of glass, you're gonna see, so if my hand's pushed against a piece of glass, the inside of the hand palm is gonna be like darker. So it's like it's a way to kind of draw in like a cartoon style the effect of like smushing body against glass. You see it, look up for reference pictures, look at those pictures of those cat loafs. When you look up at a cat and they're loafing out on a piece of glass and you see their body like curled up like a loaf, that is the effect I'm talking about that you can apply to pictures to show that, like, if her nose and her face is smushed up against the glass, that it really looks like she's smushed up against the glass. Now that would accentuate the piece. Right now it looks like she's just kind of touching it lightly and like looking through it, but you could emphasize that. I would keep pushing and pulling and working with your body shapes and your and your anatomy. I'm freaking goofy, guys. I told you guys I felt weird today. It's a weird champ stream. Told you this stream's gonna be weird champ. Yeah, a little bit of mouth fog, a little bit of fog on the window from the breath would be a nice effect. I would keep pushing and pulling your anatomy. I would keep working on, you have a really good sense of that sort of depth of field, and I would keep pushing that in your pieces. And like this piece, this very beautiful dynamic piece that you're working with here, I just love this. I want to see more of this. I want to see more of that dynamic sort of thing. A bear in space! Space, space, space. Hi bear, welcome on in. Thank you for following. Hello, welcome to the Rack Pack. How you doing? Just keep pushing. What's wrong? Your body shape's wrong. Sorry guys. I thought this was gonna be a weird stream. Space! Nice to meet you, Bear. How you doing? Welcome on in. I wonder if this OBS plugin is what's crashing my thing. Let me check something. Let me check my task manager. Let me see how much processes it's running. Let me see how bogged down it is. Performance. Okay. Memory is at 44%. How the flying heck am I using 44% of memory? GPU is at 35%, so it shouldn't be the GPU. It shouldn't be the plugin then. CPU is goes between 25 to 34. Yeah, it's about right. It should. Of course, Thorin. Absolutely. And have a good night. And thank you so much for hanging in there for the critique. I appreciate it. Lauren, what's up? Lauren, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know what caused this crash, actually. I don't know what caused that crash. I don't know. Hello! Calico Rocky! Calico Rocky! Welcome on in, Calico. How you doing? Or should I call you Rocky? Hi, welcome to Right Path. How are you? We're doing community art night. Welcome on in. Thank you so much, Thor. Catch you tomorrow. I love you. Thank you. Very excited. So excited about the Chadrack dating sim. I want to date Chadrack. Yeah, no, it should be. It might be a memory. It could be memory leak. It could be a memory crash. Let me see what's using the most memory right now. Google Chrome is using the most memory. Let's close some of these tabs out. All right, hold on. Let me close this out for a second. Let's get rid of some of these tabs. I think we're getting a memory leak, and I think it's okay. Close some of these out. Yeah, Chrome's using the most memory. Spooktober began, so Ghosts and Ghouls made it crash. I think you might be right. Hey, Rocky, what's up? Always in space! Those people call me Rocky. Friends sent me the stream and I decided to vibe with you. Thank you, I had to draw. We're in the right place. Alright, I need to take a really quick VR back break. If my stream crashes, someone call my phone. I gotta be right back. Really quickly. Hang tight, y'all. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Diddly okie. Okie dokie. Diddly okie. See, now I'm gonna be weird. Because I see 16 hours left. I started at 4 p.m. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. I've been going for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. Okay. Hi, Moriker! Welcome back. Only now. Now I'm gonna be weird. Okie badokie biddly fiddly bokey. Cranky, what is going on in your life? This is an inquisition. Tell me all the secrets.
Tell me all your secrets.
All right, let's see. What are we missing here? Okay. Dark magic. Not wanting critique, but wanting to share. Absolutely. Oh, hold on. I'm blinking my eyes. I just put eye drops in. Doing okay, Sky. I had to evacuate. Oh my god, you had to evacuate. Oh my gosh. I hope everything's okay. My house is totally fine as well. Good, good. We only got some minor wind damage. Now I'm slamming out commissions to get back home so I can get back to work. Busy week for me. Wow, work is gonna be very busy as well. I'm really thankful that you're okay and your home's okay and your family and everything's all right. I'm so sorry that you had to evacuate. All my friends who were affected by Hurricane Ian, I'm so sorry. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Hey, Alex Rose, what's up? How you doing? I thought we had more before mine, did we? Oh yeah, we do. I'm so sorry. We do. I'm skipping around here. We gotta do Andy's. Oh wait, hold on. We got one fox. We got Fee. Oh, we got a couple. We got Tristia. Okay, we're on Tristia. We're in Trista. Tristia Tenchi. Yeah. I'm gonna try and get through these. Hang on, my eyes blurry. Now my eyes really blurry. I got my glasses on. Octagon? Octagon? Is my camera blurry now? Or is it regular? I can't tell. I restarted my thing and I can't tell if my camera's blurry or not. Of course, I should not have clicked properties of my webcam. Regular blur. Yeah, it looks fine, It's regular. Welcome back, P. Don't rush too much. Alright. Next piece. Whoa. Oh, my cam not working. Dude, everything's breaking! God. What a way to start off Spooky Month with a haunted subathon. Truly, the ghosts are inside my OBS. But I will blur. And all my glasses as well. Without them, to the point where they look like stick figures. Yeah, I'm legally blind without my glasses, so I actually literally I can't see anything. Darky! How you doing, Darky? How are you? Your stream getting weird. Our OBS wants to go to bed. OBS, you can't go to bed. Is it blurry? No? Cool. Cam freezes. I know. Like, I have a lot of things I gotta fix. Mostly lurking, but thank you for doing a special stream for us. Rax the Night! I have to pull an all-nighter. You're appreciated! Get appreciated! Raccoon friend! Get appreciated! Walter! I hope you're doing well, and thank you so much for lurking. Thank you. I wish you well with your all-nighter. I will be here all night to keep you company. I ain't going anywhere. If my stream crashes, I will bring it back up, but don't worry. It happened once already. Thank you for the petties. Thank you. Of course, absolutely. Let's see, next piece, we got Trista. Okay. First one was done by Christmas Day a year ago. Wow, okay, so it has this really cool kind of like VHS blurry effect. I like it. It makes my eyes go. Alright, and the next one, second one's done now. Excuse me, slightly rushed and has a slightly different tone to it. Okay. Okay, similar sort of effect. I definitely like the newer one. So the VHS sort of offshoot effect. I don't know if you guys are getting this effect as much in the stream. A little bit, you can see it here. So it's a little bit overwhelming. It can be. Yeah, second one's a lot more clear. It looks like it's a lot more focused. Exactly. It's a little overwhelming. It looks great, but I think I would use it in selected doses to kind of get the effect that I'm looking for. It creates an unstable look, you know? Especially with the imagery. It's like looks like an angel. I don't know Deltarune character, but it looks kind of angelic. It looks a little bit worried. And this one as well, it's a little less the effect, so it's a little, you can see the image a bit more clearly, which I like. I love the tears and the eyes. I like how the eyes kind of overlap the hair. I really like the merging of traditional and digital work here. Like, I can even actually see, it looks like the top was blurred out digitally, which is really cool. I would like to see a non-rush redraw, see more of the body. Yeah, improved in posing. Yeah, I do love the sorrowful expression. I agree with that as well. Yeah, that's what I would say, and that would be my, oh, there's more to this too if I scroll down here, okay. Hey, welcome back, Tristan! We're going over your pieces here. Absolutely, making coffee. I need to make myself more coffee as well. Yeah, viewing with old school 3D glasses. It's also a really nice technique that I used to be a printmaker, so I went to school for printmaking, and sometimes like it creates a cool effect to kind of slightly offset your prints. And it kind of creates this like little wiggle, this visual wobble with your eyes. It's really neat. But if you do use it too much, it can be difficult to look at the piece, right? It can be difficult to kind of, it's like, I feel like I'm kind of squinting kind of when I look at this one a bit. This one's a little more clear though because the offset isn't used as liberally. So for your pieces in the future, Trista, I would, and the next theme is candy, by the way, for this week. However you interpret that is up to you. I would ask you to think about how you're using your offset effect and how is it enhancing or detracting from your art. So I would think like in what areas do you think it works and what areas do you think it doesn't? You know, can you apply it to some areas but not others, and how does that look? Can you apply like large shapes of that to some areas and maybe less to others, and kind of think about how that offset effect can like enhance your work. Like I really like it up here by the crown, but then when I get down to the hair and the face, I sort of want to be able to look at that focal point a little bit more clearly, and it gets difficult to look at because the offset vibrates too much visually, you know? Foxbox, welcome back! My work shift has started, but I can hang out here so the stream can come in all night. Yes, it can, absolutely! Heck yeah! We're back. We had a little bit of a technology hiccup, but we're back. You already get that look without the intentional offset. You mean the hair on the face? It's a good look. And yeah, I agree with dark magic as well. I would think about, for your next piece, I would challenge you to see, I would want to see maybe like a little bit more of a body of a character pose, because I'm seeing a lot of face-focused work, which is awesome, and I love your framing. You have a wonderful composition with the hands, with the orb, the hair, I like that as well, the crown as well up here. This one also, you kind of have a centered composition, I like this a lot. So I would want to see a little bit more of a body and see how we can kind of push the full form and seeing that in your piece, you know? That would be my, I think my next step is to see a larger scale, you know? Yeah, astigmatism. Yeah, astigmatism is a real hecker. I have it too. It's fair enough to become an ice caster. Oh, okay, cool. And I like the little ice pieces up there that you drew too. I'm gonna play Deltarune sometime. I just haven't played it yet. All right. Let's see. Next piece. Army animal. Practicing lineless and want to know how to do eyes thoughts. Okay, old art reply to this. Okay, hold on. So that's the new art, and then army animal replied with another piece. Dum 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 dum. Okay. Okay, and so here's an old headshot. It's not really a redraw, but it's comparison. Okay. Old headshot, you got colored lines, it's pretty flat. Side view of a head. Okay. New art. I think I like the framing of the piece. I like that you're working on like kind of like this nice like lineless paneling style. What I think with this style, is it needs to be pushed a little bit more, like going into kind of the lineless style, like when things get too flat, it's a little bit hard to see. And like what I said earlier with now Axel was doing a lineless style. You have to really push the shapes, and you have to really kind of have a good understanding of how lighting works to be able to make basically a shape out of a shading area. I would push the shading in order to create depth without using lines, is how I would do that with this piece. Yeah, still really solid forms. Is this a band-aid with flowers? I'm a little bit unclear on what this is. It looks like a potted plant thing kind of in front of a window. That's what it invokes, but it looks like flowers. It also looks like it could be a band-aid. Very solid form, so we're looking to add depth of value. Yep, same. Or if you keep it simple, you could try color contrast and build up forms and keep that solid. Yeah, it's true. You could work on color contrasting as well, and you could really like kind of sharpen those forms, and you really gotta work on those shapes and those forms, lineless style. Lineless is a whole extra level of challenge. And what I would advise for you, Army Animal, is to kind of, so you're kind of wanting to do this lineless style, but I think that maybe like kind of taking a step back and working on like fundamentals, like with for example, portraiture, which you're already tackling something that's very difficult and awesome that you're tackling it, is portraiture. But I would work on like sketches of human faces. I would look at the following references. You know, a band-aid with flowers. Okay. But I would pair that sort of foundational work with the line list that you want to work on. That's what I would do. But it's amazing work. Amazing. One sec. Excuse me. Okay. Sorry, coughing bit. Alright, I want to scooch and get through a couple of these here. Let's see. We did waves. Andy! Wait, rewind. Fee. Should I try and get done the peoples that are actually here in chat? And should I prioritize those ones? I didn't realize it takes so long. This one's really good, that one. I do want to talk about fees. So top from November 2020. Okay, happy dancing, walking along. Hang on, we're zoomed in a little bit. Let's zoom out. All right, here's fees. And then bottom is the redraw. The redraw is so much better. Huge marked improvement, Fee. Huge improvement. I will say there's something about the character, the expression on this one that I do particularly like. They're like, ah, you know, I do like this one. We're here. Okay, awesome. I do like this expression a lot. Something about this face is quite charming, but I think that overall the redraw is just a huge amount of market improvement, particularly the bench looks so much better. This bench there's a little bit of confusion about what plane it sits on, but you can see that you have an idea of where you want it to be, but it's not quite there yet. But then in the redraw, you actually see the bench is a solid like back and a solid front. You know, the character is actually at a really perfect angle. It's a good angle for that kind of sort of almost kind of quasi top-down view. You did footprints in the sidewalk, which I think is wonderful. Really tried to get the head caught again, but couldn't make it work. So what you have here is you're showing a little bit of that back eye, which really shows the head being kind of cocked over like that. But then over here, you're only showing one eye, which is sort of a side view. That's the difference there. Yeah, I understand if space is improved. I think the bench could be the focus point. Yeah. You think the bench has too much value to it? Compositionally, yeah, the bench is a little connected to the character. It's a little like one and the same. What I would do is I would add some shadow to push that bench back a little bit. That was what I think it would benefit from if you really want that character to be the focal point. I love these soft shadows that you added here, though. I think that's great. It's looking really good. I would continue to think about. Hang on. We need a different one. Yeah, Sonic. I would continue to think about where your light is coming from. Your anatomy and your posing has gotten way better, like way freaking better, like huge improvement. Like these legs are kind of, they don't have as good of a leg form. They're a little bit the form is a little bit messed up, but this is clearly like a really solid leg form. It's a confident leg form. Very, very good. You're tired, Razzle? I thought you were going to bed earlier, dear. What's up? You can't get to sleep? Yeah, this is a huge improvement. I love the fur and the tail. It looks amazing. It looks really, really good. Yeah, I would continue, oh, maybe snow, not highlights. Yeah, I think it's snow. I think it's snow. I like the use of the different brush for the snow as well, Fee. Looks really good. The foot especially is really good. So I would keep working on continue the dynamic posing because you're doing really good at it and keep pushing that. I would keep considering where your lighting is coming from in this piece. Like the lighting is kind of coming from this side, but it's also a shadow on the foot. So it's a little conflicting light values, but it's also outside. So it's hard to get those kind of like deeper shadows in the character that you might be looking for. But I would keep working with different light sources. Even in this piece, you could throw like an overlay layer on it, make it nighttime, and then focus on the highlights just as an exercise, like have them coming up from, you know, up at the top up here and shine down the character and think about what areas in the character that light would hit. I think would really help. Amazing work. Amazing work. Thank you so much for sharing. I hope that you submit for the candy theme because I would love to see your art style with the candy theme. Razzle! I can't even sleep. Oh, I've been sending emotes for the past few hours. Oh, Razzle! I'm so sorry you can't sleep. Maybe the soothing sound of Chadrack roasting people's personas will help you. I'm gonna make more coffee for that. Okay, Inkwell! Inkwell, you're up. One Fox / Inkwell. We made this piece twice now. Funny enough, the first was made in 2020 and the first redraw was in 2021. Okay. So it goes down. Oh, wow. Okay, so the first one, I think the redraw has more going on. The background is a shaded. It's better. Also, I think the new one is the only one I read you that wasn't in Fire Alpaca. Okay, the background looks a lot cleaner than the new version. Critique requested. Like, so big one. Thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for contributing and for submitting your work. Fee, I'm seeing a huge improvement. I mean, I don't, like when I critique this, I don't mean to downplay this. This is an incredibly dynamic pose and you did a really, really great job with this. And you picked a very, like you picked a really like dynamic angle to work from as well, which I'm super impressed by, that you didn't just kind of do like a flat body. Like you actually kind of had a camera in your mind. And that is super big step, you know? Absolutely. Your posing looks wonderful. It's really, really doing well. All right, so Inkwell's up. Let's see. So this is the first one. You guys are about to see glow up too. The last one was a glow up, but this is also a glow up. So we have two ponies battling over a sword. Looks like a zombie pony, and then this guy's floating, and they got the sword here. Okay. This one is from 2020, and then the first redraw here in 2021, 1 year later. Okay, so this looks like an improvement over the first one. Very similar posing, all right? And then here is the most recent redraw in 2022. This is a big glow up. Wow, what a difference. Let me zoom out. This is a big difference. So you go from this to this, and then to this. This last one is clearly the best one. It's clearly an amazing step up. Amazing. Oh, excuse me. This last one has a huge step up, and I think a big step forward is the use of lines. I also like the different textures in the art program that you're using. I also like the colors in this one. This middle one, yeah, from character design, environment values. This middle one, you're getting a sense of like kind of color values, and we're playing with those. You're kind of cleaning it up a little bit more. Like I see that the purple is complementary to the yellow there, and it's kind of creating this nice gradient. Hi Simon, nice to see you. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for joining us. We're doing community art showcase, and then we're gonna do Chadrack roast your personas. It's gonna be fun. And then I also like how you experiment with colored lines here in this one as well. The poses are more dynamic in this one too, you know. Thunder in Minecraft. And yeah, if you notice, the new one has shading. Yeah, the new one does have shading. Let's zoom back in here. So we've got sparkles, we've got stars, we have a textured brush for the clouds. You got some arrows going on here. You have kind of like a more, you have this sort of like, looks like mountains in the background. The background sort of become a little more dynamic. I love the wings. The wings are really cool. I like the fur here. There's a lot more tension in this piece, you know? Yeah, have some fun with the sun. Yeah, the outline does make the sun feel a little solid compared to like this, right? Where it's pushed in the background, I like that. But then it's sort of, when you take that big thick outline, it sort of pulls it forward visually to like the same level as the characters. So I would definitely agree with that. You could color that outline in like a nice yellow and that would be good. My challenge for you, Inkwell, for your next piece would be, I would love to see some dynamic poses, and I would like to see you work with perspective a little bit. You know? So, where you have a character falling, try something, you know, right now they're kind of all in the same plane, right? Their body, their arms, they're all sort of in the same plane. They're like kind of like Parappa, right? They're like Parappa, but let's try and do like, if he's reaching out for something, let's try and have one arm closer, one arm farther. And we're gonna work with maybe like some depth, like maybe some poses that have a little more dynamic like perspective, right? So try a pose where part of the character is in the front towards the viewer, like a little bit bigger. It would be bigger if it's towards the viewer, and then a little bit of the character might be behind. It could be something like, a good example would be Thornstar's piece. I don't have it up anymore, but a good example would be Thornstar's work, wherever he had like the tail and it was kind of right in the front of the view and the tail was larger. Something that kind of shows a little bit of that kind of dynamic tension with foreground and background, I think would be cool. Because right now it looks like kind of everything is sort of on the same plane. So working with pulling some things into the foreground and pushing some things in the background. Also try, I don't know if you have Gaussian blur in your program, but if you have things in the background, you just apply a nice little Gaussian blur to the background, easy peasy way to push things in the background. And I can even, like, I can show you for a quick example with this little rack picture that I'm working on. So, foreground guys, you know, we have these pumpkins, they have thicker outlines, we're pulling them forward. And then, you know, this stuff in the background, like this tree, it's really, really quick. It's just, there's no outline. I don't want it to be really pulled forward, but it's just like this quick little tree. You know, even the outlines on the scarecrow, they're thinner and they're just like, they're not totally outlining him, but they're just like kind of accenting him being there. But, you know, it's like the things in the background are a little bit smaller. In the pumpkins, the background a little bit smaller. The pumpkins, the foreground are bigger. This kind of stuff, pushing and pulling things in the background a little bit more, you know. I hope that was helpful, and thank you so much for submitting. I'd love to see what you come up with next week. I would love also, because it seems like you have really cool character designs for your ponies, I would like to see maybe like a candy-inspired pony design would be really cool. I like that. I like that. Yeah, playing with color values is a fun thing. Absolutely. All three have different versions of Thunder's design, the new one being the current version. Nice! I really like the current version. The design's really cool. I like the wings especially. Andy! Andy's next. Okay. Original top. February 2020. Liz, thank you so much for hanging out and lurking. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope y'all have been enjoying the community art showcase. I actually really enjoy this stuff. Alright, so this is the first one. This is actually a huge glow up too. This is awesome. Alright, and the new version was finished a couple days ago. Played around with line thickness and weights, this guy suggested after showing me art last week. I'm happy with how it looks. So this is the original. So first off, this is lovely and very, her name is Pinkie Pie. I don't know, do a different one than Pinkie Pie. Do like a knockoff brand Pinkie Pie. This is a really nice like background, sort of pose that you're doing here. And then this one is so much better. It's a huge improvement. You can see that your style has changed over time as well. And I know you've been doing a lot of like different portraits and stuff. I think the biggest change that I like to see with this shift is a shift from a side view. Oh, Sky on my art. Yo, is this Mist? I don't know. Is this Mist? This is Mist art? See, listen to something I didn't even know. I didn't recognize that. I didn't even know that one. It's Mist Island. Alright, so I like how you switch from a side view to 3/4 view. That's a huge step. That's something that you see a lot when people are starting out with digital art or visual art or whatever, or character art, they do a side view, especially with furry stuff, and then getting that 3/4 view looks really nice. I like the style. I like how they do the face, and I like the little mouth underneath there. It's quite your style, and I like it. I had a comment about my art. I was wondering if you could help alleviate some doubts. Yeah, after this pick, I don't want to distract from your other critiques. Oh, absolutely. If you have anything specific you want to ask about it, please do, Liz. Absolutely, I'd love to. The texture is on the environment. Yeah, the coloring is a little more like, I do like this coloring around the gear. You see the coloring isn't completely uniform. I do like that. And there is a slight texture on the gear here and the cog that we don't really see in the new one. Although something like that, Andy, is as simple as slapping on a texture overlay, you know? I do see that you've gotten a lot more confident with your lines. Like here you have these kind of, the lines are shakier. It doesn't even look like you're using the same art program. Excuse me. The lines are a lot more broken up and disjointed. Yeah, and this one you have a lot more confidence. Like, look at this beautifully confident, just the line of the arm, it's just like, whoosh, whoosh. I love that. That's so good. You do have some nice texture on the floor here. You were experimenting with a different brush down there, and you have it right here. So it would be nice to see a little bit more of that kind of like experimental brushwork. I think pulled in would be really cool. I like the shading under the chin as well. Looks really nice. I do like that you're working with thicker and thinner lines. I do like that. I would like say, so like when you're working with thicker and thinner lines, like where do the thicker lines belong? On areas that you want to draw emphasis to. So like under the chin, right? The bottom of the hair. You know, usually there's no knowing that, oh, digital art has stabilizers. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now, yeah. That makes sense. You know, having one singular line go from thick to thin in the same stroke has a lot of power to it as well. And let's see. I do like how in this one there's a little bit of kind of shadow with the character that he sort of stands out from, you know? In this one you have a better sense of like sort of this backdrop. I like the darker blue creating this kind of ambient, kind of gradient sort of thing happening there. It sort of creates some depth. My challenge for you! I also like that you drew like a pretty nice full body picture. That's pretty good too. Although, I don't see the feet. I don't see the feet or the hands. Adding back the shadow, yeah, if that's where the light starts becoming really nice. Yeah, it makes it look less flat. Yeah, or there's other ways to kind of work in background depth as well. Alright, Andy. I think your piece, your work is pretty strong in its flat, like, state, the flat colors. So I would lean into that, and I would work, maybe try a darker, like a blacker thick outline around your character art, and a little bit of texture, a little bit of brush experimentation would be nice as well. Like here, you see how you have these kind of like gradient right here with the fur separation? Like, let's try like, you know, working in like some fur texture, like some little fur bits. I think that you're ready for that. Yeah, do not fear the hands. Yeah, I see those hands in those pockets. I see those hands in those pockets. Yeah. You do got those hands in those pockets. Yeah, so Andy, I would say, yeah, let's get a little more bold with your work. Let's take it a little bit up a notch. So let's stretch these, excuse me, these thicker and thinner lines a little bit more. Let's add like a little black outline around your work and try and like create like a boldness to it. You know how a lot of times I do that in my work? I think that your work would benefit for something that's like kind of leads into that graphic, that flat color graphic style. And I think I agree with Dark Magic in that let's not fear the hands or the feet, you know? Try something with like a paw or a hand paw. It doesn't have to be super realistic. It doesn't have to look like a human hand. Remember, if I look at it and I see, ah, it's hand, you've succeeded in your goal. It's okay to draw like little hand paws and stuff, you know what I mean? Where too much the thick line, the character would be distracting. Well, that's the thing is where you gotta figure out where you want those thick lines to be, right? Where do you want the thick lines to be? Because you want those thick lines to be in areas that show weight, heaviness, and draw attention to things, right? Like, or separate parts of the body. you know? To be critiqued off stream is a painting I started in MS Paint and finishing in Procreate. I try to keep the critiques on stream, but if you're really looking for critique, that's fine, but I might not be able to get to it for a little bit, Dolly, but you can send it to me, absolutely. So I hope that helps. Let's think about it and I think that, I like the toony face that you're working on. I would keep looking at, kind of references and looking back to, like almost like Looney Tunes and, that kind of cartoon, how they stretch and push and pull the areas of the face and emphasize the different sizes of the areas of the face, because you kind of have this toony nose happening, and it reminds me of Wile E. Coyote, that kind of stuff where the nose kind of goes out. And I wouldn't be afraid to lean into that style if you like that kind of art. I would take that where you want. Listen, this is for everyone in the chat, especially those of y'all who are in the furry community and that kind of thing. Don't feel that you have to be pigeonholed into making your art look like other furry art or look like furry art. Stretch your work to look in a style that you find truly compelling for yourself, right? If you like the style of Looney Tunes, go for Looney Tunes. If you like Inkblot, go for Inkblot. If you like to make your style super realistic, go for super realistic. You know what I mean? Oh, gonna be visiting family? Right on! Oh, have fun at the wedding! Have fun! Yeah, next week's gonna be, I'm actually going to a wedding on Saturday. So next week might be... It won't be Friday, probably. It'll be Friday. Yeah, everyone's getting married. We're gonna get married. Alright, let's see. Risk. Top critique. Okay. Old. Art. New art. Okay, good. For a second I thought this character was nude, but he's not. He's got, satyr pants on or whatever. Oh, I like the new art a lot. I like the character design. Reminds me of Tomba. I like the big hair. I like the face and expression. I like the dynamic poses of this one. This is a very Shonen Jump looking character. This character looks like a Shonen Jump, you know? Of course. And Liz says, my comment's gonna be, you say it's a huge improvement, but having a hard time seeing as large people where really with a 5-year difference. Okay, so this is my advice for you with that. How do I get past that personal outlook? That's a really, really good question. So the thing is, when you compare yourself to where other people are, it's gonna inherently make you feel bad about your art. I do it too, right? I mean, there are plenty of people who are 18, 19 years old who are way more skilled than I am as an artist, and it's hard to look at that and think man, what the heck? The only person that you should be comparing to is yourself. This is a really, really important rule as an artist. When you see other people's art and you think wow, they're improving in a week and this is taking me a long time, well, there's a lot of things to consider. Number one, a lot of people work really, really hard, relentlessly at their art. Literally, that's all they do. Number two, sometimes that's all you do and it still takes you a little bit longer. Everyone's a little different. I mean, that's all I do, and I relatively improve pretty slowly as well as an artist myself. So don't feel I know it's hard to not compare yourself to other people and their improvements or how they're doing as artists, because we're in a day and age where we're surrounded by other artists and they're all around us and they're super, super skilled and super talented. But the only thing that you should be looking back on and going, is your own work, you know? When you look back at your old piece and you see that improvement, That was way too crazy for me. Be proud of that. Be proud of that and look back on that and reflect on it. You know, I feel like I'm kind of, only really improved in design and concepting. It looks more goblin-y. No, I think the body looks better than the new piece. I think the new piece is tenfold better. So here's the thing about art. Sometimes what we'll do when we keep drawing things is that art can be kind of like learning guitar. I've been told by someone from learning guitar is that you can actually learn to play an instrument in a way that is kind of like a bad way. You can learn to play an instrument in a way that makes you play. It makes learning and improving it difficult for you because of the way that you are playing it physically. The way that you're playing the guitar is not conducive to improvement, right? And that's what I did when I learned to play guitar. I learned the bad way. I didn't learn correctly, right? And it was really hard for me to pick up correctly because I'm not musically minded, so I was like swimming uphill. But the thing is, sometimes you swim uphill and you don't realize that you're swimming uphill. And maybe, you know, as artists, sometimes we keep drawing things, and we kind of keep drawing things very similarly, and we might not realize it, but we're not really pushing ourselves outside of those safe spaces enough to reach those groundbreaking milestones of improvement. So that's the thing, is like sometimes it's like, you know, we want to stick with something similar. Like, I don't know, I might want to keep drawing raccoons. I might want to only draw raccoons. But if I only draw raccoons, and I only draw raccoons for like the next year, and that's kind of the only subject that I really draw, you know, I'm not pushing myself outside of my safe space, right? Especially if I'm doing like the same process for drawing a raccoon each time. I'm drawing relatively the same pose, you know, I'm drawing maybe a little bit of a background, but I'm not really pushing it, you know what I mean? So what we need to do now for you is like, you gotta really take a leap now, you know? We gotta step outside of that safe space. That's why I'm asking, hey, for the next piece, let's do like a full body pose. Let's do like let's get the whole body in there. Let's start to really think big beyond what we're used to. And I think staying in a safe space is natural, especially when you're getting into visual art, and it is intimidating to get into. It's intimidating because there's so many talented artists out there and there's so much amazing art. But that's the key thing, is when you look at art, sometimes when I'm in a bad brain space, if I see really cool art, I do feel bad. Because it's like a bad brain space. It's like, oh, my bad brain's like, why am I not this good yet, you know? But sometimes recognizing that, hey, I'm in a bad brain space, this is cool art, but I'm gonna take a step back and think, and not compare my work to this piece. And then when I get in a good brain space, I see really cool art and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so inspired. I want to do this. I see how they did this here. I see the highlights. This looks awesome. I'm super stoked to try this next time I get my pen to the paper. So that's the difference there, is in that perspective and that mentality. And it's really, really important for growing visual artists, you know? Good night, Razzle. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Look, Goblin Stone. Pretty sure swimming uphill is the same thing as swimming downhill. I meant swimming upstream. Sorry. Of course. I hope that helped. I'm gonna clip that for a friend. I need to hear that. Yeah, please do. Please do clip that. Sometimes I say things that are big smart brain. That was one of them. Okay. But I hope that did help, because it is really hard to do visual art. And Schlorm says, it takes time to train your eyes to see, what and where you want to get to be, and be inspired by other artists without getting bogged down by focusing on the perceived distance to where they are. Exactly. Where was that little picture that had the perception of skill versus actual skill thing? I don't know what the heck that was, but it was kind of like that. Swimming up that hill, swimming up that hill, swimming up that hill. And honestly, that's what I hope to help with these community art showcases, is if you are feeling stuck with your art, I'm trying to give you guys kind of prompts and ideas to push yourself outside of your comfort zone. Going easy on you guys the first couple of weeks. You don't realize it, but you're in a fast track course right now, and that's what you're in. I'm gonna start really throwing crazy ideas at y'all to draw things. Okay. Wade already went to bed. This one's maybe too much for Twitch. Yeah, maybe too much. Dark Magic. We're gonna show off your piece here. This is not a critique requested, so let's get that down. This is just a show off. Fantastic art. Shows some improvement over the years in my Addams Family Wednesday piece. First one's from 2017, and the next one is from 2021, No Symmetry Tool. Wow. This is really not Symmetry Tool at all? This is not Symmetry. It looks like Symmetry Tool. Symmetry tool does exist on Psy. Okay, that is unsymmetrical, you're right there. Yeah, symmetry tool is on Psy. Holy my moly, it is a little bit different. Yeah, this is scary precise to not be symmetrical tool. This is, I mean, it looks like it is though, right here, a little bit. Oh my god, hold on, this is crazy. I'm trying to really, like, I can't believe this is not using the symmetry tool right now. Just give me a second, hold on. I need to enhance this. Is this really not? No, that is a little different. What touches that? What the hell? Oh, you flip it. What the fuzz? One side is a piece, is drawn piece by piece, and I flip them one at a time. Oh my god. You need to use the symmetry tool. You will draw this piece in less than half the time. This is symmetry tool art. It's actually, it's crazy that it must take forever. This must have taken you forever. Okay, so you flip the pieces. There must be like a 5 million layers. How many layers? I really like this one, actually. I do like the black and white look a lot. I like that a lot. I like the white outline as well. But I like the softness and the painting of this as well. This is really pretty. I can't believe this. Anyway, thoughts? Well, you said you didn't want to critique, so I don't want to critique you. Yeah, I do like this. I like this. This is really beautiful. The lighting here is gorgeous. It's very, very pretty. I'm tripping that you manually flip each piece and you manually place it there. The symmetry tool, okay, you have paint tool side, so you should have a key for paint tool side too. There is a symmetry tool. It's very, very easy. It's very easy. Yeah, please use the symmetry tool, because you'll be done with this in like 5 seconds compared to probably this probably took like forever. I love this shading here. I love this. That's gorgeous. How the nose is like out a little bit, but it's not too intense. You have a really nice sense of soft shading for the body. I like that a lot. A month? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm gonna show you the symmetry tool right now inside. Hold on a second. I'm gonna show you this to you right now. I can't bear this. I can't bear this. I need to show you the symmetry tool. Hang on. Okay. I'm gonna show you this right now. It's amazing work. It's just like, I feel so bad that you've taken so much time on that piece. Alright. Okay. New. Alright, you see right here? See this little thing right here? Symmetrical ruler. Boom. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I didn't mean to type a text tool. There we go. And then it goes like this. There you go. Symmetrical tool. It's actually easier in Psy than it is on Clip Studio. I hope that has helped you. I hope that saves time for you. Your work's amazing. Your work's amazing. The fact that you spend so much time on your artwork is absolutely incredible. I'm super impressed. Super, super impressed, but holy my moly. Holy my molars! Alright, I'm gonna close Psy out. Less programs open, the better. Amazing work. This is actually my redraw first piece of the watercolor brush. I use the same brush for this one. Yeah, I love both of these are really strong. They're both beautiful. They're both beautiful in very different ways. And they're both incredible pieces. Holy my moly, thank you so much for sharing your art. And thank you for hanging out for the group critique. Thank you so, so much. Okay. Alright. Axel, we already got critique in. Thorn. Okay. Alright, we're gonna showcase a couple of these really quickly. This one is by Elaris. Cute! Useless argument. This is so stupid. They do this all the time. Stay calm and be cool. Who do you like the most? Tag yourself. I'm Symphony. Symphony? Symphony. Almost 9 hours of uptime! That's right. Alright. Little expression doodles. This is from Axel again. I really like Axel's work. That's really cool. I like that character a lot. Looks like a mad scientist. We did Thorns. Thorns works amazing. Wolfie Mist. Main character. Cute. I like the floppy ear. Very cute, very cute. I said a name. That was a name. I did not say the bad word. I would not say that. Karu? Road to Forgiveness. This seems like a piece that you were using to kind of reflect on some things maybe, or meditate. Art can be very therapeutic and meditative, and I like to see it being used in such a way. I like to see it being used in such a way. Zed. Oh, this is rad. I like the eyes. I like that. Holy crap! 2008 versus 2019, 2020. All right, you guys want to really see it glow up? Check it out, dude. Check out that glow up. That's freaking awesome. Love it. I love the framing of the circle in the sky. I like that. That looks great. It looks like Karu did looks like a car, like coloring in a car piece here. I like the texture of the car. It looks kind of like a metal. My Sona was Sonus, that's me. Oh, really? It's an Onus art piece? Really? I love it! I love it so much, Elias. I love it, I love it. What do you call that? Like with the metal? Like, it looks like my water bottle. The texture. Oh, banjo feet! Okay. It's a new game. Every time it goes to Banjo's feet. Alright, and that's the cutoff for this week. Okay, because we need pieces for next week. Okay, alright. Alright. There we go! That's it for the Community Art Showcase!